Hey there, it's the English Picker here. These are my carboot sale, antiques fair, and antique market picking finds haul for this week. Got a real mixed bag of stuff. An awesome score on some silver, and then some interesting bits, new items from the carboot sale. So I'll show you what I got from the carboot sale first. First thing I got is this 3 litre camelback backpack, new with tags. It's just had the price ripped off. The guy said he had it as a gift, never used it. Original packaging. He wanted 10. I managed to get it for 9. These go for around £30, so there's an easy double up there. I got some sets of headphones, all brand new, from a house clearance place. He'd already sold the DJ equipment, but these were the headphones left. They've got the large jack there, Newmark, HF 125s. They go for between £8 and £10 each, brand new, but out of the packaging. Then also I picked up a set of these ones, these orange ones. These are in really good sound quality, so I'm going to keep those for myself. I paid £1 each on those, so it's a great deal. I picked up these. A lady wanted 50p each for them, so just a bit unusual. They're sort of Indian, inlaid with like enamel. They will have been silver plated, but it's kind of worn off. But they don't stick to a magnet, and they're at least a kilo each. So for £1 for the two, there's more in scrap brass than anything else there. But I'll polish them up and try and sell them. They've one's got a bit of a dent, but some, sort of interesting sort of details on them. So I couldn't pass them up for 50p each. So that's that. Printer cartridges. Even some of the if you see HP ones, always go for them. Some of the Lexmark ones, yes, but some of the newer ones, and don't touch compatibles if they're not OEM, original manufacturer ones, don't touch them. This is, even if they're out of date, this is a HP 28. It went out of date in November last year. I paid 50p for it. Even out of date, this should sell between £5 and £10. Then there's dual packs of black and tricolour, 338 and 343. The numbers may vary depending on what country you're in, because these are just UK numbers. This one's been part open, which hurts it a little bit, but realistically these would be £10 to £12 each. Probably 10 for this one and 12 for that one. I paid £3 each, which is a bit more than I ordinarily pay, but they are high capacity cartridges which even if they don't work can be refilled and reused, so people buy them for that as well. I bought 2 of these Panasonic things. The other one, when I actually opened it up, because I didn't check, both the rolls inside had been reused and put back in the original packaging. So, which is annoying. I paid £1 each, so I've lost £1 really, because the other one was a dud, because it's always worth checking. But this is all sealed and new. This will go for around £10, sort of 7 to 10. So, bit of a profit there. Picked up a memory stick here. It's a bit of a rarer one. It's an XD card, an Olympus XD card, normally used for digital SLRs. It's 256 megabytes. It's a standard one, which is slightly rarer. I paid £1 for this, and I also got a mini SD converter as well, which I'll use myself. That was £1. And this will sell for around £10 to £12 on its own. Then over here I got some light bulbs, 6 light bulbs, and I paid 50p for 6 light bulbs. I'll probably end up keeping them and using them myself, because they are halogen ones. If they were LEDs I'd sell them, but I might look them up, see what they're going for, but I don't think they go for much. But for 50p you can't go wrong really. And then at the back here is the 2 sort of big items that I picked up. I've got mixed feelings on them. Basically, the guy said his dad bought them for him. He never ended up. He bought a tent as well, which he'd sold earlier, which was brand new. He just stuck them in the shed and never ended up using them. He never went camping. That was his story. And I checked out the lantern. That's all fine. It's all in there. I won't open it. I checked out the stove, sort of, and I said, "Oh, how much do you want?" And he goes, "Oh, I want 15 for the stove, and I want 25 for the lantern." So I was like, "Okay, so yeah, that's 40 quid." I said, "Oh, well, would you do anything off?" No, no, no. Anyway, I managed to get them both for £35, but I didn't check them properly. The boxes are a bit knackered, which I knew, but they're knackered because of damp. So although they're new, there is a little bit of pitting to the metal, which kind of hurts them, and I can't really list them as new. I mean, I've listed them as new other, but I kind of get a horrible feeling that they might come back to me. And this one's new and all fine and tagged. This one's got all the things and is tagged, but it sounds like there's fuel in the tank. So I need to check that out, because if there is, I can't send it through the postal service because they don't let you. So I'm hoping there's some way I can drain it. If not, I'm going to have to change this as if there is fuel in it to be used, and just say it's almost new, it's been used once. So it's a bit of a kicker because I thought I got two brand new ones, which would have been about £60 each. But realistically, I'll get £50 for this and maybe 30 for this. So I'll make a small profit. You don't see Coleman stoves too often, but it's just a thing that they've been stored badly, and if they were stored properly, they'd be alright. And it's also my fault for not checking properly. So, swings and roundabouts. So, went to an antiques fair, and I sold at an antique show, which was crap. Didn't make any money, just about broke even, but I did buy some stuff. So first things I got from the book guy I paid £5 for all of these. They're Harry Potter books later in the series, but they're all first editions. They sell for between £5 and £10, but I'll probably group them together and put £20 on them and see if they go. I probably paid a bit much. I paid £2.50 for this. It's a $1 bill. It's a pretty knackered, but it's a 1935 F dollar bill. I don't really do currency, but for £2.50 I couldn't really pass it up. It's interesting. I like how it says that it's payable in silver, which is quite cool. Then over here I got this bracelet, sterling silver. The guy knew it was. It needed reshaping, which it still does a little bit. It's hallmark there. And then I also got this, which is silver and blue John, which is a rare gemstone. I paid £15 for the pair. I'll probably get 15 to 20 out of this and maybe 15 out of that, so not too bad. Then from the antique show, I had this bag here. It had some old pennies in as well. It just said old florin, £1. So there's a 50% silver florin and a 50% silver sixpence in there. So that was pretty good. Okay, so this next piece I'm not too sure about. I've listed it as butterscotch amber, but we shall see. The chain I'd already got, but I paid £2 for this because other people were cooing over it, looking at it. So I just paid it. You can see there where someone looks like they've jabbed a needle in it. Just there. So I'm not too sure. It looks like amber. I've listed it for like 10-15 quid online, and I'll see how it goes. Butterscotch amber does sell really well, and I didn't pay much for it, so if it does come back to me, I'm not too fussed, but I do think it is amber. Then from the same person for £5, I picked up this sterling open weave, open cut fretwork cross bracelet. This should sell for about £15 on a good day. Then out of a rummage box for 50p each, I picked up this little silver 800 silver like cup charm and a 925 marked Zodiac ram silver thing. Then from another rummage box I paid £5 for all this lot. There's some sterling chains which need clasps and all that, and then there's random bits of silver in there. Nothing of great weight. This is interesting because You can just tell from the different shininess and lack of oxidization that it's actually 9 carat white gold. This weighs just under a gram, so there's about £8 worth there on its own. Then this is real tortoiseshell, a hair clip, probably from the 1920s, with a rolled gold backing bit. Yeah, really cool. I've picked up a few tortoiseshell bits recently, so not too sure where I'm going to sell them. Obviously I can't sell them on eBay. So yeah, this next piece though needs further investigation. I'm going to have to carefully scratch test it, because it could be gold. It's a real genuine cameo. You can see the shell there, but the outside mount does kind of look like gold, the way it's made. So yeah, it's either a really good rolled gold, or yeah. So you can just see the way it's made. It's really unusual. Anyway, so if not, it's a £10 rolled gold cameo. If it is gold, it's a £50 to £60 cameo. Okay, and lastly from this antiques fair, I picked up this. I paid £15 for it. It's quite a small lady's bangle bracelet. It flips up there and then it comes apart like so, and then you put your arm in and then you close it and do that. It's built sort of probably turn of the century 1900s, late Victorian belt buckle. They also made them in the 70s as well. Highly engraved and then smooth underneath. You can see me there. So £15. I'm shooting for the moon a little bit. I'm asking 50. They do fetch good money, but whether I will or not, I'm not too sure. We'll see. But it is a nice piece nonetheless. But the major score was here. It's a guy who does cutlery, and I don't know what he was playing at, but he must have dropped the ball on this one. I picked all these up out of the pound and 50p boxes. I basically, let's think how much I paid. I think I paid £20 for all these bits here, around the £20 mark, because I kept going back because he kept finding more. Because said, "Oh, have you got any more of these?" He goes, "Oh, I think I have. I'll look in my car." So he kept going back and forth to his car, and he got some more. I'll show you the duds first of all. I've had one just like this before, but it's a London one. It looks like silver, but I really don't think it is. This next one here, I should look more carefully because you can actually see wear on the bottom of the bowl and see the brass underneath. This one I've still got to test. It could be it's Calgary in Canada, but there's no markings at all. So there. This next one I thought could be, but it's got this S mark. So I need to test it anyway. I need to get some more testing fluid because I ran out. This one, it's a nice little thing. It's got some resale value anyway. It says 40 gur, which I think is the thickness of the plate. But you can see where it's worn through there, and I didn't notice that. And then this next one is Indian. It's actually, when you take it out of the sunlight, it's got like a yellowish tinge to it. So it could be a low-grade silver, but it's likely to be like a nickel silver, the kind of, the thing that like coins are made out of, copper nickel. So this next lot here, this is where the home runs are. Okay, this first one here is from, as you can see, Greece. It's got this axe on top, and it's got a tiny hallmark just up there, which says 800. So that's 80% silver. Then we've got this other one here, which has got some kind of scene on it, and it's got something inscribed on it, and then it says 830, which is 83% silver. Got one here from Hamburg in Germany, and that is marked somewhere. Oh yeah, it's on the bowl there. 800, which is 80% silver. Got one here, which I think's a place in either Spain or Portugal. And on the back it blatantly says silver. Then we've got one here from Geneva in Switzerland, and that's marked at the top there, 800, 80% silver. A bit of a tarnish on it. Got one from Egypt. This is a classic Egyptian symbol enamelled. That says 800 just there. Got one here from Chur, wherever that is, and it says on the back 800. And then we've got one here from Stockholm. This one has more of an unusual mark, but there is a silver mark there, so that's also silver. I think it's 83% silver. And then we've got pretty much a set here. We've got a set of 4 ones here where the hallmark's sneakily hidden. There's nothing on the back, but then if you look on the side, it says 800 there, so there's another 4 spoons there. Very similar one. This one's marked 800 just there. Same with that one. And then this one's a sneaky one, yeah, on the side again, 800. And then this one's got it marked just there, a little spoon. And lastly there's a set of these tongs, and they are marked in the tarnish on top, just there, 800. So yeah, these are all the silver ones that I know for a fact are silver. And so let's say I paid £20 for them, because that's about what I paid for them. If I just scrap them, saying that they're all made out of 800 silver, which some are 835 and a bit more, none of them are sterling, but taking them as 800, if I just scrap them all, I'd make a great profit, because I think I'd make £74. Yeah, so if I just scrap them all, I'd make £74, because there is a quarter of a kilo of silver here. There's over 250 grams of silver here for £20. So, you know, sod going online, looking up, you know, who's 15p over spot price and all this bollocks, excuse my language. You're just being a consumer there and price hunting. Get out there and find this stuff, because that's where you're going to get your true value, because I very much doubt that silver would drop so much that 250 grams of silver would be less than £20 worth. So, you know, you're really covering yourself there. So these will go into my own collection. Spent my own money on them, so they'll go in with my own collection. I might even use a couple of them as well, because not only is it an investment, but they're also usable objects as well. So there you go. There's my rant over. So thanks for watching, everyone. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all soon.